Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for coming in. Hope you all are enjoying a beautiful day, life, energy, and self. Different angle today, but messages will always still be the same. Truth, love, all the good things. Just to go ahead and get the introduction out of the way. Excuse me, presentation, introduction, I say. I am Latisse, even though you can't see me. I am Latisse. I do offer personal readings in the link in the bio as well as in the description down below. Also do donation-led readings every Sunday. Today happens to be a Sunday, so see you later today. I don't really have a set time, so it's best to just subscribe and go from there. And then other than that, I am also on Twitch where I just talk, do reactions to videos, answer questions, all the good things. With that being said and done, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into this reading. So today I wanted to go ahead and start this with the charm throw. Today, it's Sunday when I'm recording this, but this is a timeless reading, a timeless energy, a timeless message. So whenever you find it, it is for you. And today I just woke up with just a very soothing energy. Not just for me, I just kind of felt it for all. Like this soothing, calming, slow energy, slow morning type of vibe. And it could have been that you had a slow morning, or you wanted to start with a slow morning, or whatever it is, but it just kind of felt like slow getting into the day, processing it. So I wanted to go ahead and get started with a charm throw reading um, for the day here. That's the music playing. Get started with the charm throw reading here and set that up. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and check it out. I don't really feel more than maybe 3 energies. One, actually, maybe even just 1 to 2 energies. But we'll see where spirit takes us, okay? Let's get it set up. Here, what do you have for collective one? And I did blessing cleanse it today as well. So I'll show you. What do you have for collective one? No, what energies are they done? Thank you. Ooh, can't throw it too much. What fell? Just gonna pick them up and put them exactly closest spot that they were thrown to. Okay, where's my wand, my stick? So I can channel this energy a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just use my citron. I don't know where my wand is. Okay, that could be a sign as well. Let's take a look, take a peek. A lot of ancestral communication, a lot of divine communication, universal communication, and a relationship as well that you guys do have. Sometimes it struggles a little bit with possibly trusting, believing, um, feeling secure in your purpose, things of that sort. But you know that it's like this strong will that you have, this capability that you know that is underlying within you, that you have within yourself. And it's like even when you are going through stuff, even when you are questioning spirit, even when you are questioning your purpose in life and how that operates, it still allows you to hold on to a connection within and a connection to spirit. I'm thinking of when I was upset with my ancestors, just to give an example of what I mean. I remember I was just upset with my ancestors because how life was going and I was irritated. And I'm like, I'm doing everything and then some. I'm setting this up. I'm taking breaks. Like, I'm listening. Like, am I not listening hard enough? I was just so irritated with them, right? And, typically when I cook food, I like to leave just a small portion or depending on it, if it's all theirs or not, depending on what's bought, you give stuff worth having. You do divination and offerings. So I had made some food and I was so irritated with it. But this is our relationship. That's why I keep saying it's you guys' relationship. And I was just like, here goes your food. This is what I made. Enjoy. And I like kind of plopped it on the altar. Like, here you go. Like, I'm not in the mood today. I'm so irritated today. And it's so funny because even the day when I like plopped it down for them, um, even the day that I popped it down for them, I was like, I'm so done with y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all today. I'm not talking to y'all. And I still wind up talking to them throughout the day. Still wind up still receiving messages. And I still wind up still giving that offering when it was mealtime. So it's just this essence of even when you like, no, I'm done. I'm irritated because you are seeing where life is or what's going on or what's happening or you're not feeling the best of yourself that day or whatever it is. It's still this underlining factor, this foundation that you have created where it's like your faith is truly unshakable. Your trust is truly unshakable, and that comes in. And so you are divinely protected, you are divinely guided. So keep giving the offerings. If you feel like they're not working, if you feel like you're not being heard or seen, they are receiving them, they are getting them, and they work very quickly. This is the one I felt about this time. Whenever this, they work very quickly because they're literally interwrapped with you. So your protection is literally interwrapped with them, and they do receive the offerings. There is abundance coming in, an offering, an opportunity, a choice, and it's something that you have been manifesting for, praying for, that you planted a seed a while ago for. Um, it's a heart's desire type energy that's coming in. It's an opportunity that will help you a whole lot. This is the conversations that you have with the divine and your ancestors. And when you are going through it or when you're crying and you're just, saying and you're invoking and you're saying it with vigor, um, it's allowing you to have that as well. So there's an opportunity, a choice, a gateway opening. I'm hearing a doorway, things being approved, yeses. So there's an opportunity. It's because of the manifestations and you trusting in that, even when you're like, I'm looking at everything that's telling me not to trust this. I'm looking at everything that's telling me it's not going to work out. This is saying we heard you, we listened, we understand it's working out. And it's clearing out for you as well, clearing out a lot of things. I'm glad that the incense is kind of in its own energy, so it's clearing out a lot of things for you as well, um, and being able to truly receive that. Definitely want to take a look at your health. It did fall on the ground, even though, obviously not too much space, but it did fall on the ground. So just be mindful of your health, especially during those processes, even when you're down and out. Just be mindful of your physical body. Yes, your spirit can outlast a lot, but just be mindful of your physical body is what I'm hearing. Keep stepping into the truth. Don't allow um, things to block you from truly seeing yourself, your power, and your gifts, but also don't allow kind of what you're seeing also to hold you back from trusting and believing what can heal you, what can work out for you, what can help you shift and what can help you move and change and be more open. So make sure that you're taking out the rose-colored glasses, the big ego, and not the one that helps you heal and grow and change and truly get that clarity and that opening. Okay. So let's see if we can get some final messages for you. I haven't done affirmations to close out in a while, so we're gonna do that for you, pile one, just to see what spirit has for you. Pile one spirit, and of course these will always be down below. They'll be under the timestamps, but they will be down below for you. All right, so you guys got communication coming in here. Alrighty. It says healthy communication is meaningful in all relationships, and I realize that I must express to others how I desire to be communicated with. I manifest people that will expand my thinking, make me laugh, and bring happiness into my life. And again, like I said, this dealt with you guys in your relationship with your ancestors. Are they hearing me? You know, kind of that distance. I'm seeing this, but I don't know if it's going to work out. So, again, with this coming in, you have communicated, it has been heard. So, continuously be around people that will listen to you as well. And I'm also here with medical advice. Again, take your health very seriously. People that will listen to you when you're communicating, and make sure that you're taking that advice as well. Okay? This has been your reading, Power One. I love you guys. Love yourselves more. Until next time. Alrighty, Power Two. This is for you, for your charm throw. Just gonna see what Spirit has for you, which they want you to know, understand. You don't have too many. Damn. Oh, need to find my line. Where's that? Hmm. Don't be led by temporary satisfactions, temporary things, instant gratification, things that are halfway to what you want, a quarter to what you want, because it doesn't last too long for what you truly want to be. It's going to sound crazy, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually attached to, connected to, and with, right? So, with these fleeting experiences, it's because they really, and you really, I feel like on the back end, but they really want you to discover yourself, your hobbies, your habits, your morals, who you are, how you think, how you feel. Because this is the kitty coffee. This is about independence, discovery of self, being almost like hyper vigilant on living your life and the journey that it has for you, and being open to receiving that. So, with this coming in a way that's outward, but it's pointed, flip words, but it's pointed, the copper, which is usually the grounded energy, the centered energy, is pointing towards this, which is a transformation, but it's typically very quick because it's not attached to anything and nothing is really attached to it. It's very quick. So maybe you'll be like, um, maybe you're like, okay, yeah, I'll just take that. I'll just accept that job. You know, it's quick. It's only a contract job, and the contract was only part time. So I will be in the same position, but I'll just go ahead and take it. Or let me go ahead and shift and move. But I don't really have things planned, but, I got at the start of it. So it's again these fleeting things. Or you'll necessarily get down in terms and be like, okay, I just got groceries. I have food in the fridge and freezer. Oh, how many times am I going to eat out and then be upset when the food goes bad? I bought food for this specific recipe. Let me go cook the recipe. So it's things like that where it's instant, it's quick, but it's not the long term of what you're truly looking for, right? And so what you truly are going after, especially with this being the face down dime, which is about money, income, financial capabilities, and things of that sort coming in here. That could be a sign. I'm getting a call. I can't take it right now. But this is the energy that's attached to um, emotional vulnerability, capability. Again, this independence, trusting in your intuition, emotional capacity, and allowing that to be on top of how you receive money and things. So it's be like, yeah, I know it won't last too long, but it's fine. It's kind of like somebody that knows that they're like really, really lactose intolerant. They're like, I know my stomach and my body gonna hate me later. It's like it's more than that. It's like it's putting your body through something that's not necessary or needed. Like, and I'm talking about the hardcore people that are like, no, I don't need a laxative pill. Like, not even taking that, to kind of help themselves. Um, but it's kind of like that. Like, don't allow just to quit because there's so many alternatives now that taste just as good, if not better, where you can still get that indulgence without hurting or harming you, or just on the back end, it's not truly what you want, right? And so I feel like that's the focus of really discovering what you want in, for the long run, for the long term. Not just getting in a relationship because somebody also wants to be in a relationship. You know, not just again accepting something because it was given or it's quick. You know, so take that extra time because that's where you're going to gain that independence, that strength, and emotional pleasure that is abundant, that is long lasting, that is there to comfort, heal, and push you to financial abundance, to financial security, to financial opportunities as well. Now, your offerings, it rolled this way. This is a flat surface on a flat surface, but it made its turn to roll this way. So this is letting me know if you do have an altar, or you've been thinking about getting an altar, get take your time, ease into it, but definitely add that to your spiritual repertoire, I guess to say. Because with it being over here in its own energy, it's a sense of almost a disconnect. So if you haven't tended to your altar in a while, talk to your ancestors, because again, it's a relationship. Go ahead and do that if you've been thinking about setting up one, or um, again, it's just kind of that connection, doing veneration, going outside, talking to the primordial energy out there, that's more, the nature. If you're more into that, it doesn't matter, but getting back into it because this space, this energy is also why you feel like you need fleeting quick pleasure, because sometimes it can feel like, am I worthy of that? Like, should I have that in my? You are. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some affirmations for you here. How to. What affirmation do you got? Oh, from how to. Came out quick. We got who am I? Coming in here. It says, I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. Yes, and like I said, it's a means of discovering who you truly are and the essence of that. Again, your morals, your complexities, your habits, your hobbies, how you want to be loved, how that works, and things that truly are going to be in your life forever because it's your makeup essentially. So take that in, pile two. I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time. Alrighty, pile number three. Oops, not bad. Pile number three. This is for you. What Spirit would like you to know with your charm throw in here. And shake it up here for you. What do you have for pile three, Spirit? Oh, I'm definitely gonna need some room. I'm definitely gonna need some room. Mm. Oh wow. A lot of things are on your mind, and on your energy, and you could be fighting a whole lot of things, going through a whole lot of things, um, just stressful situations. I'm hearing the Memory song. Everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me. Thought I was gonna lose my mind. And that's how it feels. It feels like everything is it's like piled on. It's heavy. It's like over and like it's stressful. It's irritating. It's like okay, when it's a break, when it's a moment, when it's just a breather. How do I catch up with the catch up to catch up? It's that energy. So recognizing that in a revelation, there's a lot going on mentally because you do have a lot of incense, and yes, it's clearing that you're doing, but also that's happening on the back end for you from ancestors, spirit, guides, whomsoever you forth you put your energy and faith into. It's also being cleared. You are asking a lot of questions. Here you're asking a lot of questions, but it's hard to get the answers to you sometimes, especially with the divination, which is about receiving messages, getting messages through different ways: music, TV, song, dreams, tarot readings, in a many and different ways. And so with the being over here, but with the incense, almost like, hey, like we're trying to reach it here, and then there's some chakra energy here, and then more incense before we get over here to possibly what you're dealing with, and most definitely what you're dealing with the amounts coming in here. But they're trying to get the answers to you, and it's like it's often its own energy. So it makes you feel like the answer is a lot farther away and so far outside of self. But with the chakras, this is letting me know like these chakras need to get in order for you to get these messages. So what are these? We have the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, right? And if we're also going to do the sacral chakra, the pairing for that would also be the third eye chakra, right? They work together. And the heart chakra is the center. So with those being flipped over, it's letting me know that they want to plant new clear seeds, new clear intentions on what love means for you in the expansive term in an all encapsulating way. And how are you able to express that creatively, emotionally, spiritually, and allow yourself to truly live in your truth authentically, and be proud of that? You know, whether that be in your sexuality, whether that be in your art, whether that be your home, whether that be in what you're doing in your life, but allowing that to be led in a sense that feels more like love and not pressure or pushing or weighing down. And so with this, a lot happening, sometimes with stress and things going on, it's a lot harder to be grateful. It's a lot harder to see a solution besides possibly one solution that has been offered because it's like, fine, okay, let's see if this works. Like, because you just wanted to get it done and over with. It could be possibly. So it shuts down a lot of things that even being able to receive that. It's like, I want help, but how do I get help? Or if you're accepting help, it's like, okay, this is not happening in the way that I'm expecting it to. So it's a lot of things that could be happening and going on. And so with allowing those chakras to be open and cleared out and working on that, will definitely help you for sure. In recognizing. Let's go ahead. Let me pour from this book and just give you some quick tips on how to unblock that. Heart chakra. The keywords are I love. It says balance in this area. It can take a while, but allow the time that you need for the healing energy to get through. So you need to start by loving yourself and loving others, as well as learning forgiveness. Okay? Because it is all about unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, right? Then we go to sacral chakra, which is I want. And that is the recognition to keep the chakra balance. It says try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen, color meditation, which can be wearing orange, eating orange, looking up a song orange in your playlist, Frank Ocean type energy, and going from there. It says practicing yoga. It says expressing again your sexuality. So yeah, that's definitely for someone here today, especially your sexuality and nurture yourself. nurture and take care of yourself, because you need to remember that you do matter. Now, to get into this, it looks like a lot, but it's bless you, baby. He's behind me. It's a clearing energy. I department working. It's to raise your vibrations, because your ancestors are like, it's like they're right here next to the incense, coming in here, right next to you doing shadow work with the dark moon here, the death moon. And with the death moon being right on top of the flower, it's like it's blossoming. It's a healing dark shadows. Like I said, it feels like a lot is happening, but it's planting seeds. It could be like, okay, I'm never just going to accept that again. I'm never going to go there again. I'm never just going to rush things again, or it's really going into self and planting seeds and allowing those seeds to blossom. And you're going to get the help from your ancestors and guides on this one for sure, because they're all entangled into this. With the butterflies coming in here, they're letting me know that they are giving you an opportunity that's going to be long lasting. So this can be getting housing, this can be getting a car, this can be getting a travel opportunity, this can be getting a brand, this can be getting um, mental health, like stable mental health, or just being able to get some health looked at in yourself. It's an opportunity that they're bringing in that you have been needing, and that's also going to help you on your shadow journey of truly looking at yourself, reflecting with self, being honest, being open, and ready to receive the truth. Now, with this is, I call it like the dream eye, the psychic eye. Essentially, it's about the visions that they give you, downloads that they give you, chain of messages, dreams that you actually have lucid, or daydreaming. It's also like those random scents that you get out of nowhere, smells. So it's that energy. And with it being right on top, touching the opportunity, touching the ancestral line with the butterflies as well, it is letting me know that again they're carrying something new for you here, and so to pay attention, to be mindful and open to that. Now with it under here, we have the opal, we have the butterfly, we call it the temporary butterfly, and then we have the dragon wrapped around it. So this is letting me know like there will be some moments where it'll be some quick little pleasures happening, but with it being right kind of laying on top of the opal ring, this, which is about independence, emotional availability, intuition, grounding, instability, abundance, all those things, with the butterfly being right there, and the dragon clutching it, which is the solar plexus, transformation, regrowth, rebirth. It's a change happening. So the way that you think and feel about the pleasures that enter into your life, like they can be long lasting, that they can be prominent, and you have to know, feel, and understand that, and allow yourself to seek and receive and understand those messages. And that comes again from you doing the dark shadows, and you're doing it prominently because you've been facing this and being honest with your reality. That's why it's upright, because you're facing it head on. Now, there is some imbalance. We have a chakra right on top of one of the big imbalances. So, again, this is a lot of chakra alignment happening here for you. We have the sacral chakra again, and we have the root chakra, and it's right on top of a really big imbalance. So, this is letting me know that you do have some struggles dealing with the I want, the I feel, the I have energy, and recognizing that. So, let's go ahead and pull up the root chakra here for you, which is I have. To balance this chakra, practice yoga. It can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will help you to keep the energy flowing and harmonious. So honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside, right? It's almost like, okay, I've been wearing this shirt for a couple of days, and as soon as like take a shower, put on some clothes, put on some jewelry, you're like, damn, I look good. Shit, let me go. Now you're trying to find stuff to do. It's like you're trying to add on to that joy. And then also lines up with this, where those little moments where it feels like fleeting pleasure, it's adding even more into why you should be grateful, why you should be happy, why you should be ready to receive and be open. Okay? Because the root chakra is about survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Again, the physical world, the physical realm. So taking that in with the I want and the pleasure of it all, the creativity and the openness of it all, you want to make sure, because again, that's the imbalance. So something is off with how you perceive, receive, react, and work with things in regards to the physical world in your finances, like I said, housing, taking care of things and the stress level. So allowing that. Now there is a small minor imbalance, but with it being right next to the mind mental filter and the mind mental filter being next to the obsidian, you guys makes sense. Actually, the mind mental filter, it is letting me know that it's again a lot of, like I said, you guys can be dealing with a lot of mental clarity, asking a lot of questions, going through a lot, reflecting all these things. So with the obsidian coming right next to the mind mental filter in the imbalance, is letting me know that there's truth that is needed. You are protected during this process, so your mind, but also protect your thoughts by not just allowing them to roam free and plant seeds and things of that sort. Right? It's like imagine a kid and they have sticky jamming hands, and so they're touching the walls, they're touching everything. It's like, no, you want to go ahead, take the kid after they get done eating, wipe their hands, wash their hands, and then allow them, if they want to run around, go ahead and run around. But at least they're not sticking up the place, adding. So it's again, it's when you're getting those thoughts of, oh, I can do this, oh, I'm gonna work out, this is too much. It's like, this is a lot for me right now. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to handle it, but thank you so much for providing the support, the love, and the recognition to get out of this situation and of this obstacle. Flipping it. It's again acknowledging the truth, recognizing like, hey, I'm in a collective position. This is happening. I don't know my mind, and it could be just like, it's like, well, I got a job, this and that, but you ain't had a break in a while. So it's things where you really want to speak and have the truth be spoken with an understanding. Okay, this is the truth. What is the add-on to the truth? You can't add on to a lie to a lie. You can't add a lie onto the truth because it's not going to stick, right? So being more open to that. We have the snow over here, which is about ooh winter abundance, right? It's like your season, your time. Things can be a little cold right now at this moment, but it's letting me know that around winter time, there will be a breakthrough. There will be a lot of clarity. It's almost like this is coming this way. They're still working. It's coming this way, but there is a time frame. There's a rest that needs to be had. There's I'm hearing a budget that needs to happen. It's time to structure up, but also to make things cozy, more comfortable. Because again, during the wintertime, you don't go out too much, so make things more comfortable for your life, for your environment. Taking a look at your relationship with self, with others. Taking a look at how you perceive, like really making sure that it feels comfortable while you're going through this period of rest, reevaluation, change, shadow work, all that. Because even in the shadows, it can get cold. That's how we use it when it's hot outside. Okay. So we have this again, truly looking at yourself with the rose quartz face down. Truly, truly see yourself in a light that is not of shame, that is not of doubt, that is not of worry, that is not of fear, that is not of regret, that is not of this, but just curiosity is what I say is the best part of doing self love, is really being curious with yourself. It's like going down a rabbit hole, but with yourself, with your energy, with your triggers, with your desires, with your traumas, with all of it, going down a rabbit hole with yourself. And if you know anything about, like, you look at one thing and you're looking at one thing, it's like, that don't seem right. Let me go figure that out. Let me go, that lines up. It's doing that too. It's finding the facts, the information, to help you understand yourself so much better. Now we do have romantic love coming in here. It is in its own energy, so this let me know that it's something that's really not on the forefront of your mind, but something that spirit is saying it's gonna happen. Not sure when, they're not giving a time frame, but it's I'm hearing it's within your chart, but it's within your energy. It's within that moment, and obviously it's gonna happen when you least expect it. But this is romantic love, and with it pointing towards this direction, towards the communication essentially, and that coming in, just know that that's going to be communicated as well. Something's coming in quickly. There's nothing else surrounding this. A lot of things are giving you space so that way when you start hopping in there, but there's something coming in quick, fast. Not sure what because there's nothing else next to it, but something is coming in quick and fast. So be on the watch and the lookout for that. It feels like it's good. You know, I don't feel anything bad. Typically, don't try to go for that at all. So don't worry too much about that. But something is coming in. But that's going to be something after you figure out this discovery, clearing yourself mentally, being truthful, being honest, being real. Okay? Let's get an affirmation for you guys. Ran a little bit longer than I was expecting, but that is okay. Spirit, what do you have for pile 3? Wow, we got water cycle. Like the earth, I am made of water, flowing through my veins. Just like the rain that falls down only to be carried back up, my body too is a cycle. Every sip revitalizes me and brings me a sense of gratefulness. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, ooh, again, just relearning, reevaluating, reshifting, rechanging like a water cycle. But this has been your reading pile number 3. I love you guys. Love yourselves more. Until next time.